Okay, so guys, okay, I don't know, like this was not a planned session, and as usual, this would be basically an informative session wherein I would just be discussing few of the things I feel I face, and I'll be talking about it. So what I feel is like this is not to put someone down or put someone up or whatever it is. I have hundreds of mistakes which I have not. I see, like I'll tell you about me here. So basically, I'm going to tell about my history here and whatever problems I'm facing with him at this point of time right now, because anything which is happening now is changeable. Just a minute. Anything which is happening now is changeable, that is for sure. But you know, I am saying these in a perspective of a coach at this point of time right now. So you may feel like my tone is relaxed, but wherever things just come off in my head in the form of like things like something unpleasant is happening and something bad is happening. At that point of time, it's really very hard to control, especially when it's like, okay, so I'll tell you these things. Okay, so basically, I am someone who say I'm not playing a victim card or anything, but just saying, like when I was a child, like I've never seen my father in my home, attending to our needs as a family, protecting us. Attending to our needs as a family, protecting our if we had any sort of need. So what is the role of a father? Tell me, what is the role of a husband first? The role of a husband is to actually share the burdens with his wife, to be there with her. So basically, I'll tell you this one thing, and then I'll tell you my conceptions about it also. So why I'm so passionate about describing my SP is because, like, of course he's the person I love, and he kind of upsets me in ways like nobody else can. And this is also one of the things that the person who you love the most will trigger you the most, because they go inside the wounds of your own self, and you also go inside the wounds of them. And that is the reason that you guys trigger each other, because you guys, it's not just to trigger each other actually. That triggering thing means there is something which is unhealed within you, within them, and that is what needs attention. So what happens is that I'll tell you, like my SP, I think like the observations which I made, and I don't tell him that much, but I really appreciate him from the core of my heart. I see some changes, very good changes, something which I feel like he has embodied some of the version of a husband, of an ideal husband, which I wanted him to be. But some or the other way, I feel like there's this thing that, he's still hiding himself, he's still protecting himself and his identity, and he's also like somewhere guilty. So what I feel is that, like, so I think I said in the last video that we were talking in one of his fake accounts, and like I knew that it is a fake account, and I still didn't say anything because I felt like at least I am talking to him, and he was actually being the version I wanted him to be. So I didn't stop him at first. Like when I didn't understand that it was him, I got a little scared. But after that, when I understood that it is him, I didn't say anything about him. But what turned me off yesterday was something he was saying, that as if like, he was trying to protect himself by saying something like he's practicing some kind of profession. So the fake identity of him is that he's practicing some kind of profession which is in some medical unit, and then he was saying that he's in duty and things like that. And it felt so weird to me that, I am talking to you, I'm giving my attention and time to you, even when you're not projecting yourself into that real identity of you. Still I'm giving you my time, and you're wasting my time by saying all these bullshit things which wherein you are just pretending yourself to be someone. Like, had he not said this thing, so basically he said that, he's in duty, and and he really used this word, he's in duty, and he's a part of the medical team of some hospital or something like that. He was saying something like that. And my SP is actually an engineer. We did our MBA from a very good college, like it's one of the best colleges of India. So it's not, I'm not like, it's not that he said that he's a doctor or maybe something else from the medical unit, and basically he's an engineer. He's saying something like he's trying to humble himself by saying that he's practicing a profession which is not practiced by many people. I'm not judging him on that. That is never my point. My point is, no matter, like, you're creating a fake username to talk to me, and I'm still talking to you, even though I want you to appear in your own name. Because, for example, if today someone, like, but he did say some things, like, he didn't say I love you, but he did say I love you indirectly. And he did say many times that he likes me a lot. And when I discussed this with my manifestation coach, she said that he's still not, it is still not in his real name. So why are you being so excited? I said that I'm not being excited or anything, but yes, things which he never said, things which I only dreamt of, and I've been doing this for such a time. It feels like some milestone I could achieve. But I do want him to appear in his original form. So up till a certain point of time, these things didn't disturb me. What disturbed me was that when I was really talking to him, and he started saying that he's some staff nurse or something like that, and he said things like I'm in duty or something like that. I was like, even if you have a fake username, I'm talking to you in a way that, you are my person, you are my SP, and you are pretending to be someone else. And I'm not okay with that, because I'm a Scorpion. I'll tell you, for me, truth is very, 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 very important. Like, I cannot prevail without truth. I don't like people lying. I don't like people hiding into a bush and saying some fakey excuse where I can clearly see his potential. Like, I invested so much of time and attention to this person because I really, really, really believe in him, and he is like disappointing me by doing some these kinds of things. After that, because I got so turned off by his pretentious nature, like, I was like, even if you are using a fake username, you could have just talked to me rather than pretending that you are practicing some kind of different profession or you are a different person and you are not the friend I am talking to you. And then on top of that, he said that you think so. So from that fake user ID, he said that so you think that I'm a stranger. So I said that yeah, you are a stranger, because the more I am talking to you thinking you are my friend, you are pretending so much that I do not know who I'm talking to. So, that's what he made me feel. That's what made me feel uncomfortable, that, even if you're using a fake username, I'm talking to you, but you're using your pretentious nature here, which is something which I don't appreciate. If I am talking to you because it makes me happy. And if you're making things like, you are not the person I want to talk to, you're kind of making me uncomfortable and really, really very disturbed. Somewhere I'm questioning myself whether you are even the person I'm talking to. So that's what made me feel uncomfortable, and that actually turned me off. So I kind of told him, if you're not my SP, then please don't text me. And later on I realized I shouldn't have said this too directly, and it could have hurt the other person. But somewhere I felt like I didn't say anything wrong, because I just wanted him to stop pretending. And it was never like I was stopping my SP to say anything to me. I was just trying to make him understand that, okay, fine, you're using a fake username, but at least you can stop being pretentious to me when you talk to me, because this is kind of mentally exhausting me that you're trying to be someone else. So even if you're using a fake username, you can somewhere be a little civilized to talk to me in a way that, I can at least feel that, okay, I'm talking to my SP. This is what my point was. And so this gave me a lesson. That somewhere or the other, I like that these things kind of brought all the, the type of hurt I had in the past. All this was brought up into the surface, and then I realized that some or the other way I've not let go of any of things which has already happened, so maybe I need to revise it. And second thing is that the basic thing which hurt me the most was that he told me no when I asked him to marry me. And actually I never wanted to ask him to marry me. In the first, I always wanted this to come from his side, but it was my mother who actually told me to ask him to marry me. And that too, I got a rejection out of it, which totally hurt me and broke me. So that's the thing I really want to talk about. I've always been a person who I cannot put things in my bag, and I cannot keep pretending or keep surfacing down my emotions into some kind of pit hole. I cannot be this way. I'm total opposite of my SP. I just want him to be himself with me, and that's not something which I'm asking for. Something is great, but I'm totally like how my manifestation coach says, and that's what I want to advise to everyone also, because that if you're not okay with a version of your SP which you don't want to have anymore, if you are reacting from that nature, you basically keep that version alive. So what is disturbing me? So I thought to pretend that okay, fine, if he's not wanting to talk to me from that fake ID anymore, then it's fine. If he doesn't want to talk, then fine, let him not talk. I cannot get him to talk to me if he doesn't want to talk to me. Like, if that's what he's showing, maybe he does want to talk to me, but if that is what he's showing, I cannot make him do something. And the more I try to make him do something, the more unpeaceful I would be at this point of time. So I thought to let it go. But somewhere when I am missing him, at this point of time, when I go into that lack nature, which like every person it can happen, you need to put on meditation, or you need to put on affirmation tracks to come back to your abundant state. But I'm saying that whenever I feel like I am missing this person, I want to talk to him, and because I was getting that privilege to talk to him in some or the other way, in a two-sided figure, in a two-sided conversational nature, I started missing him. And I was like, at least I was having a two-sided conversation, not a one-sided conversation, which I always had. And kind of like, I do not want a one-sided conversation. Fine, I do use a message medium to talk to him when I want to say something, but that's like more like a diary kind of thing. I do not see him answering back or something like that. But when somebody when you put on efforts and they put that reciprocal efforts, you feel like this is a relationship. A one-sided thing is never a relationship. So that's the thing I always wanted to say. I'll make another audio of this wherein I would be saying things about myself.